Hi, this is Robbie Bates. I'm the creator of Brothers and Sisters, and what you're about to see is an episode that Molly Newman and I wrote that we never used very early on in the season. It was supposed to be the second episode. When you're creating a show, there's a moment of trying to define what things are and how things fit together, and there was a sense that this episode was slowing down the storytelling. But in retrospect, what we found was that it had a sort of beautiful, elegant, maybe stately pace, and it was telling a real story that had to be told. We managed to bridge the gap without it, but it's such a pleasure to be able to include it on the DVD, and here it is.
Previously on Brothers and Sisters.
To Kitty. With you home, the circle is complete.
All right, so Dad, right? I'm at the office the other day and I saw something.
Her name's Holly Harper. She and Dad have been friends for years.
Well, what if I can really make a difference?
By being an 11:30 smartass on TV.
Dad, something's not right with the company.
No, so you need to have something that makes sense.
Pension funds.
Grandpa?
Get your grandmother now.
Dad, what have you done?
Are you okay?
I've decided. My dad would want me to do it.
Do what?
The show. The TV show. I know that you made an amazing proposal and I haven't said anything yet.
Kitty, you don't have to deal with that today. Any of this.
No, I know, but please just let me talk. It's just that there's so little that I'm sure of right now. But I do know one thing. I know that I want to be with you. When and where, still to be determined. But right now, I have some outstanding debts to my father, like this job. I know that he really wanted me to do it. And my mother. The last thing he asked of me was that I make up with her, and I have to fix that. I owe him. No, please don't hug me. I'm sorry, it's just that if you hug me, I'll get all wobbly again, and the waterworks will start all over again, and then I won't be able to get through this day.
I don't have to go home to New York. I think I'd like to stay for a bit in LA and be magisterially supportive of you. Why don't you eat a little something?
No.
It'll make you feel better.
No, I can't. My stomach's in knots. No, I just have to concentrate. I have to concentrate on something other than the fact that I'm burying the man that I love the most in the whole... It's not working.
Should I hug you now?
Judy, I'll have my phone with me. It'll be switched off during the service. You have the number,
Yeah,
right?
I got it, don't worry.
Oh, God, what did I do with my phone? Honey, did you see where I put my phone?
Hey, you're doing too much. Just stop. Breathe. They're here.
Where's my cell?
Let's go, guys. I don't want to keep Mom waiting. Hey,
I'll be right there. I need my phone.
all this time I thought it was surgically attached. What is all this? Why'd you bring home all this Ojai work stuff?
I'll explain it later.
These are financial reports. Where'd this come from? Sarah, where did...
Tommy, I just can't right now. Let's just go.
Cool limo.
It's not a limo. It's a funeral vehicle.
Cufflinks.
Here.
You found him?
No, but these will work.
Okay.
Your hands are shaking.
Can't have that.
Try so hard to quiet my expensive dreams before they take me out.
Hi again. No, I'm at Justin's, so it'll take me 10 minutes to get to Mom's. Sarah.
You probably got there before us. We had to make a stop. Kitty had one of her low blood sugar things.
Chocolate milkshake, sunrise egg, chicken sausage, and cheese. And you know you have my heartfelt sympathy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Mom? Mom?
She's not upstairs.
Check around.
What is it?
Mom? Mom.
Kitty. I'm so glad you're home.
Mom, we have to go now.
I think he would want this played at the funeral. You know, something with charm. Can we do that?
I think it might be too late.
I guess it is. Okay. Let's go.
You shouldn't have come, Holly.
Did you think I wouldn't come to the man's funeral?
I had a sense early on after the first week something wasn't right.
Payroll problems.
No, it wasn't just that. It was like the engine of the company. If you listened, it just didn't sound right.
Explain to me how a pension plan just disappears. I don't understand where $15 million can go, over how long.
I don't know, but we've got to stop the flow of money going out. We don't have cash reserves to cover next month's payroll, much less a pension shortfall.
It has to be Saul. I say we just go down to his damn office and we force him.
No, you cannot discuss this with Saul. Do you understand? If he is culpable, then he might start shredding evidence. We can't have that.
If? Come on, Dad told you it was Saul.
Tommy, Dad lied to me. Don't you understand? He looked me in the eye and he lied. He said that Saul locked him out of the computer files. He didn't.
He must have had a reason. He would never.
Then he tried to cover it all up by suggesting that Saul is losing his faculties.
He said that.
Saul may be a lot of things, but he is not senile. Tommy.
Fine. I won't say anything, but if he crosses me.
saw you at my father's funeral. I know you from a long time ago.
Yeah, I thought you remembered me.
We're thrilled you've joined the red, white, and blue team. The numbers for the show have been good, but we think bringing in fresh blood could really give us a jolt. So, you want to talk about the direction of the show?
Yes. Well, I think it's all moving very fast, and so I just want to make sure that we
just go, go, go till you just drop dead. Oh, God.
No, nobody literally dies.
No, I know. It's fine. It's fine. I was just thinking that as a topic, I think it would be a good idea to talk about the lobbyists and how they're readjusting.
Wait. I'm sorry. Before we get into content, we should probably talk style.
Not that you don't look great. We're going live on the air tomorrow, Kitty. Live. We want to get your look dead right.
Absolutely. And I so admire the way you're allowing yourself to age like a real person, especially in Los Angeles.
We're just talking about a tweak here and there. Help you make the transition from radio to television. You know what? While we're having this conversation, we should get Lila in here.
Lila's our image consultant. You'll love her. She's a magician.
Where was it, Justin, that you...
That I saw you? I was up at Ojai Ranch. He took me there. Must have been about 7, and it was hot. It was vicious hot. I was playing in the orange groves, and I wasn't feeling so good, so I came back and I heard laughing. It was in the guest cottage.
Oh, God. And you never said anything to anyone? Oh, I am so sorry, believe me. We ended it right after. He never wanted to hurt anyone. He loved you guys so much. It was a mistake. The worst kind.
Yeah, well, I know something about mistakes. So if it was over, I saw you with Dad the other day at the company.
Your father and I kept in touch. As friends, nothing more. I dropped by last week. He told me he was ill. I was upset.
He told you? Didn't say anything to us.
I don't think he could bear it. The idea of leaving his kids. He wanted to enjoy you. No tears.
Yeah, well, I made his last couple of years a real pleasure.
You have to know, Justin, that he thought the world of you.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean it. Your courage, your heart. He was incredibly proud.
Okay. Okay. I should go before I die of the weirdness of all this.
I know that maybe if you want to hate me, I understand.
No, listen, it was good of you to talk to me, okay? And, you know, people are what they are, and my dad shouldn't have had to just be a father.
If I could ask one thing, only if you're comfortable. A long time ago, I gave your father a letter opener, a silver one. Do you know the one that I mean? Well, if it's not too much trouble, it would mean the world to me to have it back.
You're gorgeous. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, any plans for today?
Funny. Once the funeral was over, suddenly every conversation begins with a variation of, are you keeping busy? Is your day full? Are you doing things?
Well, I'm glad to see I'm as tried as everybody else. So, are you?
Yes. Yes. Sometimes. And then sometimes it gets very, very quiet here. The thing is, there's no amount of busy that can keep me from missing him.
Well, if ever you want to miss him with someone else in the room, just call me.
I'm so glad you said that. I've been thinking maybe I could move in with you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You just added another year of therapy to my life. I have to get back to the office.
Go. Yes. Go. Because I have a million things to do, really. I'm very, very busy. Just go.
Love you.
Love you.
Okay, this item. I don't get it.
Yep, we're leasing 2 canning operations.
No, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it.
Saul has called a staff meeting. Everyone's in the conference room.
Are you kidding me?
And so, as we go back to work without William, I want to take a moment and talk about continuity. Ojai Foods is not a giant conglomerate. It is a family. And you are all part of that. I want to say to you, take heart in the knowledge that there is continuity here. I promise you, we will thrive and prosper.
This is disgusting. Rob's us blind.
We don't know
Senior member of the Ojai family.
These people don't even know what he's done.
Like my heart is open to all of you. Okay, I'll see you.
Thank you, Mr. Holden.
Wait, no, Tommy, stop. Stop.
Listen to me, you hypocrite. We know the pension fund's been
Tommy,
empty.
no, stop.
I mean, when were you gonna say anything?
Please.
Did you think you could just keep this up and we'd never notice? Where did all the money go, Saul? What did you spend it on?
What did I spend it on?
Where is it, Saul?
You think I have it? Is that what this glowering and skulking has been about?
I have been working day and night, Thomas, to try and shield you from the truth about this whole disgusting mess, which is single-handedly your father's doing.
No, he would never.
But I would. I love you. I love this family. I love this company. But the fact that you are also ready to besmirch...
Okay, Saul, listen, this is not how we should be discussing
Your
this.
father gambled this company away on a bad investment and sent us down the rabbit hole. I have been trying everything I know to fix it.
I don't believe you.
Of course you don't. Your sister knows I'm telling the truth because she understands the world rather better than you do. But let's face it, you've never really been on top of this sort of thing, have you, son?
Screw you, Saul.
It's too much.
This is television, Kitty. There are tricks here. We have to exaggerate your features under all those harsh lights, or you won't pop on camera.
Well, maybe I don't want to pop. Do you mind if I...
Please. This is Hollywood.
Hey, Mom. No, I'm fine. I just... Tuna. That was good. Yes, yes, Mom, it was good. I've got to go. I'll call you later. Bye. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm slightly anxious at what you're trying to do to me.
Honey, you don't want to wash out on camera. You'll be starring in Dead, White, and Ill.
Well, that's not good.
You ever hear the story of the Trojan horse? This is the same thing. You walk out there like something they have gotta have. The men hang their tongues out. The women want to be you. And then bang, your brains jump out. And you knock them all dead.
You're not really that cynical.
Oh, trust me. If all they wanted was political talk, they would have hired Madeleine Albright. Or Goldie Meir.
Goldie Meir is dead, Lila.
Hey, you still here? It's after 6.
What day is it?
Nice hat. I was wondering why I couldn't get any cell service. Can I give you some advice?
No, thank you.
Television people get nervous, especially since
We're live in New York. I know.
Hey, they know what they're doing. Look at me. I used to look like an escaped Berkeley lesbian. Now, sort of gorgeous. See you tomorrow. And relax. I'll take it easy on you on your first day.
Cap?
Mom, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I'm fine. Are you alone?
Yes, I am. I know that must disappoint you.
Oh, stop it. I'm not prying. Listen, I've got an idea. A foundation.
A foundation?
Yes, the Ojai Foods Company Foundation. We start funding it with money from the company. Isn't that a good idea?
Yeah.
I thought of it because William was on the board of the City of Angels Kids Club in South Central, and he just loved doing that, you know? We give grants, and we do the William Walker Scholarships for deserving kids. And then, I don't know, later on, if there's enough money, we could talk about building them a new facility. But the thing is, Kevin, are you listening to this?
Yeah, I'm listening.
We have to hop on this right away before the beginning of the next school year. So I need startup cash from the company. Can you ask Sarah for a check?
Me?
Yeah, you, because that will be your job. The money.
Mom, you know, I'm really glad you're so excited about this, but it's kind of 2 in the morning.
It is? It is? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Kevin, I'm sorry. Look, we can talk about this tomorrow, all right? Just go back to sleep. Okay, good night.
Good night. Sorry, no more interruptions. Where were we?
No, I forgot about Hank and his exceptional biceps. Whatever happened to him?
Gorgeous biceps were ultimately connected to a boy. He was only happy when shopping for dishware.
You will not be domesticated, will you? What's wrong with 2 boys shopping?
Nothing. Depends on the boys.
You know, there's a fine line between high standards and bizarrely neurotic.
I thought you wanted to talk about funding for Dad's foundation.
Do me a favor, would you? Slow Mom down for a bit.
Why? She needs a project.
I can't cut her a check right now.
Okay. I'll tell her she has to be patient.
Good.
Are you okay?
I need some advice. Just bear with me. Let's say, I have a friend.
Okay.
More flowers. Wow. Who's Kevin? Uh-oh.
I'm fine.
Oh, here. Yeah. Here. Breathe into this. Yeah, just trust me. Do it. Just right over your mouth, slowly. In and out. You feel fine in 30 seconds, I promise. No. Over the mouth, please. Put it back over your mouth. Just do it. Okay? It's a serotonin thing, usually brought on by stress. I had a crazy mother. Any reason you might be stressed right now, other than the obvious?
My father just died.
Oh. I'm sorry. Did you love him or did you hate him?
Loved.
Good. Did you know you loved him? Well, then you'll be fine. Grief has a beginning and an end. Regret and anger, they can hang around forever. See? Look at that. Feeling better?
Yeah. Well, that was so damn lefty and pat and simplistic. Wow.
Oh, please. No thanks necessary. And let's save the petty insults for the show. That's our money.
Well, I'm too nervous to have any rancor. You'll be lucky if you get English. Ugh, and plus I look like some Park Avenue call girl.
You'll be fine. It's just television. Nobody's fixing nothing. Just a couple jerks arguing about the fate of the world.
Thanks, Warren.
And you look great, by the way. Beautiful, actually. Feel free to kick my ass out there, Walker. I really don't want to have to break in another gal.
Your friend didn't personally have anything to do with the draining of the pension funds. But she knows who did. Yeah. Okay, let's drop this, okay? It's the company, right?
I think we're in terrible trouble, Kev.
No. Okay, just listen to me. Who's responsible? I mean, was it Saul or was it Dad?
I'm not sure. Dad knew about it. It's clear.
Okay, and who else knows?
Just Tommy.
Good. Okay, just keep it that way, because the longer this festers, the worse it gets. Everyone involved becomes infected. They're criminally liable.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We just need to get to the bottom of this.
Look, I'm trying to track the money. I just run into dead ends.
There's a clock ticking now. You can try and fix it if you can before it blows up, but if you can't, we go to the authorities. But please do not take any risks, because we're talking prison here. This is the age of Enron. They throw away the key. Okay?
Tonight on Red, White, and Blue, the state of the parties. Where is the electorate? What is the future of the two-party system? Joining us on the left, Warren Salter. And on the right, we welcome Kitty Walker of Satellite Radio's The Right Idea. And in the middle, I'm your genial host, Jack Bishop. So, we're coming up on midterms again, and the question is the electorate going to be inspired out of their torpor, and why? Kitty, can you speak to the right?
You're on. Kitty, camera left. Left, Kitty, camera left. Focus, Kitty.
I'm sorry, Jack. What was the question?
It is a confusing question. And in
Oh, no,
light of
I
the
wasn't
total disarray
confused. I
within
was
the
just
Republican
trying
Party,
to clarify, Warren, if you would let me, please. Jack, I'm not sure that by torpor you...
Oh, come on, Kitty. Voter fatigue is everywhere. You're not saying that it doesn't exist, either on the left or right.
First of all, it's the left, as usual, that can't energize its base out of an interior series of nays like... Well, whether they're going to squabble like children or not, the Democrats, as usual, have demonstrated that they stand for nothing.
Oh, Kitty, please. Okay, here we have a woman who is so obsessed with form that she thinks that if a party argues with itself, well, then it's so déclassé or rude. And this from a woman who dresses like a Park Avenue call girl. Good. Well, we'll be right back after this break.
And we're clear.
But we're going to do that again, right?
They just watched us in New York.
No, I'm talking about a party that is in touch with real Americans and what they stand for.
How would you know what a real American stands for? You're sitting up here in a cocktail dress.
Oh, enough with the outfit, Warren. Is this the problem? Is this it? Because, wow, you seem heavily preoccupied with what I look like, and you are actually unable to hear me. You're so part of the problem. You are loud, you are smug, and you never talk about solutions that work. You're the living distillation of a lecturing liberal, Warren, and you have lost the interest of an entire nation.
So that's why I can't get a date.
Well, I think we're out of time, but the future of the two parties will remain an issue for as long as there's television, I guess. Good night.
And we're out.
Good going. Okay, well, that's a start. Hey, does anybody want a drink? There's vodka in my office.
Well, I think you did great.
No, don't.
What?
What? Please, all that encouragement before the show. Oh, yeah, let them make you over, and then you sandbag me?
Kitty, this is television. All's fair in love and TV.
You know, don't make nice. Now I know who you are, and I know what you are.
Listen, you didn't exactly knock it out of the park tonight. But don't blame me. I did you a favor up there.
You did me a favor. How?
A, you froze like Frosty under those lights. I got you mad, and then you lit up. And B, they're not going to address you like this anymore, okay?
You know, I was actually joking about that call girl thing.
Kitty, this kind of show, it's both democratic and Darwinian. Survival of the fittest meets Miss America, but you'll be great at this if you want to be. You're smart, and God knows you're gorgeous. So next week, show up with your A game. Might not read on the radio, but on TV, it pays not to look like a deer staring down a Mack truck every time they cut to you. Okay? Bonsoir.
Your father really cherished that. Well, last year, all of the employees at Ojai Foods got together and bought him that as a tribute. I want you kids to have his things. I don't want them sitting around. Kitty's taking the car.
Oh, no.
He was such an extraordinary man to so many people. I was so lucky to have loved a man and respected him all these years. How many wives can say that, huh? So, think about what you want to take, okay, honey?
They're all here. Oh, they're all here. They're all here. Yep, they're all here.
You were really that bad? Really? How bad were you?
Bad. I fell into all the traps, the lights, and you know, they're in your ear, whispering at you. It was basically a disaster.
Look, Kitty, I don't think that's such a terrible thing, frankly. You're too good for this. Let's face it, the most you can aspire to on a show like this is to be a bigger smartass than the other guy. Tell him you changed your mind. Go back to New York, back to your radio show. We can live happily ever after.
So there's no new information?
Only that we have to keep Tommy and Saul apart tonight, or there may be a fist fight.
Tommy, listen to me. You gotta control yourself, okay? Especially in front of Mom.
Fine, as long as Saul keeps his mouth shut, but I'm not gonna stand by and let him drag Dad's name through the mud. Just not gonna happen.
Okay.
Hello?
Mom, they're here.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
You, hey, superstar. Mwah.
Sorry. All right?
Well, could you take some of these guys with you? No, please, okay, listen, there's no cheering. Whatever actual intelligence I may have, it is nowhere in sight on this show. I think I may have shamed the family.
Shamed the family? What, are we in Sicily now?
Sorry, I'm late.
Hey, Saul.
Hi.
Have any Demerol?
Speaking of which, what happened to Justin?
I know you were a friend of my father's, but you're not mine. My mom thinks my dad walked on water, so I'm gonna say this once. Don't ask me for anything, and don't you ever come around my family again.
It's not that easy. Promises were made.
I'll make it that easy. Okay, whatever arrangements you had died with my father. It's over. You don't exist, so get on with your life and disappear for good.
The cars to call and the initial consultation are free.
Looks great.
And we're back with our team, our new member Kitty Walker on the right and Warren Salter from the
This
left.
man is so handsome. He's a Harvard graduate. I hear he single-handedly saved 6 congressional
Save it, groupie.
All right, he's handsome.
I think I might not have been so bad in one moment.
Out of touch, just like all
Well,
conservatives.
it's coming up, I think. I don't remember.
Sweetheart.
Talking about what both parties are missing. What is it like to live to save for your children's education?
I'll
to
be right
pray
back.
that your families are going to be safe and that you can imagine a future. Families, working families, people who are living their lives. There is one person in my life who embodied all of my ideals, everything I'm talking about, and that is my father, William Walker.
Why do people on the right always talk about their daddy?
Because we have respect. Because we listen. He was a man who created jobs. He was a man who built a business. He was somebody that you could look up to. He was somebody that I am very happy to say that I could believe in. And that's what's lacking. And if you want people to show up on election day, well then, give them somebody like that.
I don't know how I'm going to be able to sleep at night worrying that someone from his family might go to jail.
I personally wouldn't mind seeing Saul frog marched out of Ojai Foods.
I don't know what I wish for. Sometimes I think it'd be better if we found out that Dad did it. They can't indict him.
How can you say?
They are. Kevin just gave me the papers to sign for the William Walker Foundation. Is that great?
Did he explain about the money?
Yeah, I had no idea it would be so generous, $50,000.
Can I see that?
Yes. It's just the beginning, but what a wonderful beginning. I'll be right back.
Saul, can I talk to you for a sec?
What is it, Thomas? I don't think
I know my sister understands business rather better than me, but unless you can give me some easy-to-understand proof exonerating you of gutting the pension fund, I will say whatever they want to hear to send you away. Are you, ready to go?
We need to talk.
What's up?
The answer to the proposal, for now, is not yet. I know that you don't really believe in the show, and I don't know if I do either, but it's worth trying. You know, I need someone who tells me that I can be great. I know it sounds childish, but with everything that's going on right now, I wake up in the morning and I feel like I'm 38, and when I come home at night, I feel like I'm 6.
I don't want to talk about this in your parents' house. Let's do this back at the hotel.
No. My mom is loaning me my dad's car so I can get around, and I'll be over in a little while.
Kitty, I'm leaving for New York very early tomorrow.
I know. And I think a little distance will probably be a good thing.
$50,000.
Hey, it's for charity.
The company will pay you back as soon as we can.
Tell the company to take its time.
Babe, you ready to go soon? We're getting into triple-double babysitter overtime here.
You go on ahead, hon. Kevin will drop me home.
Something's come up. I've got to head back. Thanks so much for everything.
Oh, sure. Well, that was awkward.
Ollie.
Justin found me. He came by.
What did you tell him?
I told him that it ended years ago. I lied. I miss him so much.
I know.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't stand being alone.
It's okay, Allie. I understand.
You don't want me to disappear, do you, Saul?
It's just been serviced. It has new brakes, new fog lights, but it still goes wing. No one can quite figure that one out.
Jonathan and I just...
I'm sorry.
Thank you for being so nice about my show. And not calling me a fascist or anything.
The night's still young. He always did that, left his tapes in, going full blast. Any Goodman. Why don't you stay here?
You can't. I have to get back to the hotel and...
No, I don't mean tonight. I mean, why don't you move in here with me?
Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, our ceasefire's holding pretty well so far, as long as we don't talk about Justin or the war. Or gay marriage or the death penalty, or stem cell research, or almost anything except the weather. We should be just fine, and I could use the company.
Me too.
Greg, move your head.